Thank you for watching us on WorldSurfLeague.com, or if you're on the move, on the WSL app on your mobile device. And as I said, as we were going to break an all-Brazilian matchup with Tomas, Hermes, Marco Fernandez, Willian, Cardoso, and Lucas Silveira. We talk a lot about the storm. We talk a lot about the depth of the Brazilian surfing scene. All Brazilians in this one. While we were away, this is what happened.
Split of the peak. And of course, we're going to follow Lucas Silveira, who actually won his World Junior title here in Portugal, just up the road in Ericeira. That was a big win for him.
Just big dude, but a little light on his feet. Let's take a look at Willian. And gosh, uncharacteristic catch right there. We're going to turn our attention here to Lucas Silveira. Saquarema in Brazil. Silveira, a couple of arcs on the backhand. Got a nickname for Lucas as well. I call him the teen idol. So a couple of nicknames getting thrown out there, Peter Malcolm.
Well, and he's, you know, if he's from the area of Saquarema, I mean, that zone is just one of the more consistent. If you know, you talk about some of the more powerful waves in Brazil, that's the zone that has them.
It's my first visit to the region this year with you, Peter, and I was really impressed with the wave quality over there.
You know, you've got your rankings leader right now. Jesse Mendez will be coming up. Ethan Ewing, you know, Nat Young, up and riding. Marco Fernandez.
Fernandez, a couple of quick whips on the backhand, and he continues to work his way down the line. Looking good for Marco Fernandez. Just gets about 7 backhand re-entries right there. Whipping through there, and probably the best surfed wave so far in this heat as we hit the 23-minute mark.
Number 62, trying to climb his wealth up. He's been putting some time in, not a ton, but he's been able to get in the bigger events. And this is Willian Cardoso on the right. Bit of a two-turn combo. You know, the lip getting him right in the chest on that final maneuver as we watch the replay here. In the rhythm starts right there. He connects twice with the lip, and then the pendulum starts to swing. You know, this wave kind of let him down really to showcase some variety, as that wave kind of tapered off pretty quickly. But it's going to be a fair score for Marco.
Tomas Hermes, he opened up with a 2.17, and he's going to need more than that. Flaring it out on that last snap, getting the tail free, and chucks the fins a bit.
Such a unique style that comes out of Tomas Hermes. But he has that flair, and it's so unique the way he kind of holds his body. He's a smaller surfer in stature, but surfs big. Great advantage in that smaller surf because he surfs so much bigger than he is. But he's so light. You know, he's able to get that board above the lip really quickly. So you take a look at the replay here. You know, and he knows a lot of experience competing on this championship tour as well as the qualifying series. You know, he's had his opportunities, and he understands that quality over quantity, and he'll accentuate every big turn as much as he can.
Tomas snaps it off the top, looking lightning. Another short arc. And some whippy surfing for
now here in Cascais, and I feel like this is a golden opportunity for one of these surfers to really solidify a spot in that top 10.
Tomas Hermes just gliding through that opening maneuver, building up some speed down the line, projecting something big, and there he goes for the big old air reverse right there. It sticks the fins back in and spins around. Right behind him, Lucas Silveira taking apart a right-hander as well.
I mean, here you go. You got two surfers, and it's tough to see on the screen, but I mean, Tomas probably is, what do you say, 30, 40 pounds lighter than Lucas?
30 pounds for sure, yeah. In really small Huntington Beach, as we look to Marco Fernandez, still looking to go this left, but I'm feeling he's going to really have to bring some flair or some real high degree of difficulty to this wave if he wants to get the score that he needs. He's stretching out, but we just really need that one big maneuver, and a finish would be helping him too. He needs a 6.23. We're waiting for that score. Green, Lucas Silveira up and riding, snaps it off the top. The teen idol comes around the corner, snaps it one more time, disengages the fins, but gets a little too loose. Tomas Hermes Let's see what he can do on this right-hander. Starts with a carving cutback. Another carve for Tomas. Throws the tail, gets a little loose there, and goes complete. Make sure he stands up for quite a bit to make sure that the judges know that he was in control riding out of that maneuver.
Again, that's that, experience that he's earned. Again, at the very end, a smaller wave, but again, that finish move, really pushing it, showing us a bit of innovation and progression. Has yet to go into the good range, though. I mean, that air reverse, and then the tail release layback, pulled off with control.
Live action with Lucas Silveira, and he kicks out.
The Hawaiian Pro and also the World Cup, the Vans World Cup.
Silveira, check turn to begin, and disillusioned with that wave as he kicks out. He's going to have to keep on surfing and looking for a score. Marco bangs it off the top, now choosing to go right. Looking like it's working better for him. And a nice closing maneuver. Looking for a 6.96.
So there again, two quality maneuvers. You feel like this is actually going to be probably one of his best waves. I mean, he has a pair of 4.93s, well, 4.83 and a 4.93. But by going right, he was able to kind of really accentuate the maneuvers.
Tomas on a left-hander, and that wave just runs away. And we'll take a look at the last of Marco's.
So this one came in the 5.67. It is one of his best waves, So again, two solid maneuvers are going to better the 4 or 5 on the lefts that he's been getting. So now he's making that adjustment. Did he make that adjustment early enough? Now he moves into that third position and needs a much lower score. So all of this information is getting relayed out there. So all 4 competitors are in contention to make this heat.
Silveira with a big finish there. Didn't get much at the beginning of that wave. Looking for a 6.6, so we'll see what the judges thought of that as we're at the 6-minute mark here.
Well, we'll see if we can finish this one out. It's interesting because if they do call a heat, it's up to the head judge on if they resurf it or if they're calling it off now. You just heard the horn.
All right, so we're going to put a stop to this heat. We're keeping the clock. What happens in this situation?
It's going to be up to the judges, but I mean, they generally stop the heat, hold the clock at what it is, and they'll
restart it.
Yeah. I mean, we'll sit through and see if this fog lifts, or if it's going to be one of those situations where we may see the day end. We'll have to talk to the commissioner and get a lowdown.
We're back at the EDP Billabong Pro Cascais. We've been on a fog hold, and we're waiting to resume competition as soon as the visibility is good enough for us to have all the judges here on it. Kaibugura along with Peter Mel.
What was that?
There's a fog bank that came through, Pete.
And then it's gone.
And the requirements the same. And here we go. Marco Fernandez up and riding in the white jersey. Now, interesting that he chose the left because his highest score he attained on a right-hander. He's going to have to do better than that. Marco looking for a 5.87. He's going to head back out and have another swing at it because that last wave is not going to be enough for him. Here we go. Using his priority, this is Willian Cardoso. He is our heat leader. That's right, it's Willian with an N.
Unique name for sure. He sets it up nicely, straight up vertical hit out of the first maneuver. Connects with that second straight into the bottom. I think the judges will like that. Could see an improvement on that 6.
Lucas Silveira going to utilize this left-hander and try to get a 6.36, and again, that's not going to do it, and the clock continues to tick away for both Marco Fernandez and Lucas Silveira. Cardoso chooses to go left this time, and
understand that you're going to try and better score, almost play that offense goal rather than trying to decide which guy you're going to sit on.
Here we go. This is going to count. 5.87 is the number that Marco needs. Not much on that wave.
Oh, that hurt. Ooh. Pulled everyone in.
And it's going to be Willian Cardoso. Tomas Hermes going to acquire more points. We're going to be back with Cascais